The new Star Fox design makes me uncomfortable. I've never personally played any Star Fox games like ever, but I have played every Smash Bros games, which basically means I have universal permission to speak on any one of these. That's just how it works. I don't make the rules, I just follow them. It's funny because I rarely watch Nintendo Directs anymore. However, I was force-fed some clips of the new realistic design of the crew and my jaw dropped. I just had to watch the Direct, and oh man, let me tell you, I was crying during the entire runtime. Now, let me preface and say, I'm not saying the design is trash or needs to change. I just find it absolutely hilarious that I never put two and two together and thought this much about the design outside of battle. In the games, Fox and Falco are always standing upright with very humanoid-like bodies, with a sleeker look to go along with the fact that they move like humans. Look at the legs. They have animal legs. Please, don't ask me what I thought was under there, but come on. It makes sense now that their feet are revealed, I guess. I just thought they had furry human feet, like animal head and arms, and then furry human from the waist down. But look, we got a feet reveal in Star Fox. That opens a lot of possibilities for a certain community. It also reminded me of a point I heard years and years ago where they use weighted reinforced boots for combat, which adds more mass to their strikes, which is why in Smash Bros most of their moves are feet based. And if this is their actual feet, they aren't kicking anything with those. Not with any kind of significant force, at least. Alright, this video is turning into something else entirely. Moving on from that degenerate conversation and onto the actual design, which had me dying because do you remember the "this will be the graphics in 2013" thing? Yeah, this is literally that. The prophecy was right about 13 years early, but come on, you can't tell me this isn't hysterical. In all seriousness, the design isn't that bad. It's just a little jarring to me and like a ton of other people, but this is the closest I've ever been to thinking about buying a Star Fox game, despite never considering doing so before, like ever. I can tell you I was giggling throughout the whole cutscenes and the demonstrations, but eventually I actually had to lock into the actual content because the gameplay was actually looking cool with the branching paths and the different game modes. I wasn't interested before, and it's ironic that making fun of the game is actually roping me into it. Shoot, I got outplayed. This was on purpose, wasn't it?